The Young and the Restless, spoilers, Fridays, full episodes, the 7th of August, 2026. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a beautiful sunny day, but honestly, the weather outside does not even matter because we are about to completely lose our minds together. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. Drop the laundry. Pull the car over. Put down your iced coffee because I am literally shaking and we need to talk about this now. I am filming this while I am literally running errands, holding my phone at a wildly unflattering angle in the Target parking lot because I just had to jump on here and vent before my head actually explodes. We are not just watching The Young and the Restless anymore, okay? We are invested. My soul has actually left my body. I am personally, deeply, and spiritually offended by the sheer audacity of what is happening in Genoa City right now. Talk to the camera. No, I am screaming into the void because these people are acting like our real-life unhinged neighbors, and I am straight up spiraling over their life choices. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let me just take a deep breath because my heart rate is genuinely concerning right now. Okay, let's talk about Danny Romalotti. Yes, Danny, the rock star, the legend, the man who has toured the world, lived the glamorous life, and has a fan base that would literally throw themselves into traffic for him. Bestie, be for real right now. What do you think a retired rock star does with his time? Write a memoir? Start a charity? Sit on a beach in Malibu? No. Danny just dropped a nuclear bomb on Christine, and I am honestly still picking my jaw up off the floor. He told Cricket that he is officially giving up his music career, hanging up the leather jackets, and canceling the tours to become the new manager of the Shadow Room. I'm literally hyperventilating right now. The Shadow Room? Basically, he wants to pour drinks and wipe down sticky bar counters in Genoa City. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, think about this. Noah Newman and Sienna literally just packed their bags and fled the state. They went running back to Los Angeles because the trauma of Matt Clark's reign of terror was straight up too much for them to handle, which, honestly, valid. If a psychopathic villain was stalking my girlfriend, I would also yeet myself across the country. So they leave the Shadow Room completely empty and ownerless, just sitting there gathering dust. And Danny Romalotti, in all his infinite wisdom, looks at this empty nightclub and says, you know what? I want to deal with drunk people complaining about their exes at 2 a.m. It's giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Imagine Cricket's face. Christine Blair, the bug herself, a woman who has spent decades fighting legal battles and surviving the absolute chaos of Phyllis Summers, is sitting there listening to her husband say he wants to be a glorified bartender. She was completely stunned. I mean, I would be too. I was mid-skincare when this scene happened, and I literally smeared my charcoal mask all over my white rug. Ruined. My rug is ruined, and it is entirely Danny Romalotti's fault. He claims he had a great time serving drinks with Sienna on opening night, and he's tired of the road, but genuinely, why? Why does he want to listen to the miserable, snotty, tear-streaked rants of Genoa City's elite? They are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done. But honestly, manifest a total dumpster fire for this club, because you know Phyllis is going to show up at that bar just to terrorize Christine. I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but did you see the lighting in that scene? It was giving weirdly moody, almost like a 90s music video, and it totally distracted me for a second. The aesthetic choices on this show sometimes, I swear. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. We need to talk about Sally Spectra and Adam Newman, because send help. I am unwell. I am pacing my living room just thinking about this. Sally a resilient fashion icon queen who has been through absolute hell and back, just wanted a clean corporate win. She sold Newman Media to Adam, which is honestly so unhinged given their history, but she had one condition. One, the absolute non-negotiable rule was that Victor Newman could never, ever find out that she sold the company to his black sheep son. It was a secret, a vault, a lock and key situation. And what happens? Billy Abbott happens. You guys, I cannot stand it. Billy, in his petty, jealous, self-righteous, straight-up toxic glory, finds out about the sale and immediately runs his mouth to the mustache. Billy literally marched up to Victor Newman and tattled like a child on a playground. Why? Because he is so deeply insecure and jealous of Adam that he would rather throw his own girlfriend under the bus than see Adam get a win. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room when Billy did this. My phone case is cracked, and Billy Abbott owes me $40. Now, Victor is absolutely enraged. We all know Victor Newman does not just get mad. He gets even. He destroys lives. He crushes people like bugs. And now, Sally is caught right in the crosshairs of Victor's wrath, all because Billy couldn't keep his mouth shut. So what does Sally have to do? She has to run right back to Adam. Billy's sheer, unfiltered stupidity literally pushed Sally and Adam right back into a room together to scramble and make a brand new deal to survive Victor's incoming corporate missile strike. Bestie, the chemistry, the tension, the sheer panic, Sally and Adam racing against the clock to outsmart Victor Newman is the high-octane psychological masterpiece I didn't know I needed today. They are scrambling to get their stories straight. Adam is probably looking at Sally with that smug but deeply protective gaze, and Sally is just trying to keep her empire from turning to ash. And the irony, the absolute poetic, cinematic irony is that Billy did this to himself. He thought he was hurting Adam, but all he did was force his girlfriend to secretly conspire with her ex-soulmate. I am personally offended by Billy's lack of brain cells, but I am totally living for the Chatham ally drama. Billy Abbott is officially the architect of his own destruction, and I am sitting here with my popcorn watching it burn, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because Billy is about to lose everything, and it is genuinely what he deserves. Wait, I need to take a sip of water because I am physically vibrating from the stress of this show. Okay, let's pivot, because the absolute mayhem does not stop there. We have to talk about Billy and Kane Ashby. Yes, Kane. I faked my identity and pretended to be a Chancellor Ashby. If you have been watching this show as long as I have, you know that the blood feud between Billy and Kane is legendary. It is deep, it is bitter, and it is straight up exhausting. Billy hates Kane with the fire of 1,000 suns. And honestly, he has reasons. Kane literally came to town years ago and lied about being Philip Chancellor III. He lied about being Billy's brother. He inserted himself into the family, took the corporate perks, and played everyone. But let's be entirely real for a second, besties, and don't even get me started on the vibes here. The real reason Billy despises Kane isn't just the corporate espionage or the lies. It's the mommy issue. It is 100% the mommy issues. During that whole fake brother era, Jill Abbott, Billy's own flesh and blood mother, actually liked Kane more than she liked Billy. She favored the fake son over the real son. Even after the truth came out and Kane was exposed as a massive fraud, Jill still had a soft spot for him. Billy has never, ever gotten over that. He is a grown man walking around with the emotional regulation of a toddler because his mommy liked the Australian con artist better. And now the stakes are astronomical. Jill is in trouble. She is facing some serious issues, and she needs Chancellor Industries to be stable. So what happens? Billy and Kane, these two grown men who would normally throw hands in the middle of the Genoa City Athletic Club dining room have actually agreed to a truce. Stop what you are doing. A truce? Billy and Kane are putting aside their massive, decades-long rivalry to co-manage Chancellor Industries for the sake of Jill. I am literally hyperventilating. Can you imagine the boardroom meetings? Can you imagine the passive-aggressive emails? Per my last email, Kane, as we discussed, Billy, it is going to be a corporate bloodbath wrapped in polite corporate jargon. They are pretending to be these mature, evolved businessmen who are putting family first, but we all know they are just waiting for the other to slip up. How long is this harmony going to last? A week? 2 days? 3 hours? I give it exactly 1 business day before Billy does something incredibly reckless and Kane tries to stage a corporate coup. Honestly, I am glitching just thinking about it. The sheer audacity of these writers to put Billy and Kane in a room together and tell them to play nice. It's like putting 2 feral cats in a Prada bag and hoping they don't scratch the leather. It is doomed. It is absolutely doomed. And I am here for every single chaotic second of it. Let me just collect myself for a second. I am standing here in a parking lot, screaming at my front-facing camera about fictional billionaires, and a woman in a minivan is definitely judging me right now. But I don't care. She doesn't understand the gravity of the Genoa City lore. She doesn't understand that Sally Spectre is fighting for her life while Danny Romalotti is wiping down bar stools. Let's just do a quick recap because my brain is genuinely short-circuiting. Danny is a bartender. Cricket is traumatized by this career pivot. Noah and Sienna are living their best trauma-free lives in Los Angeles. Sally and Adam are forming a secret alliance to survive the wrath of the mustache. Billy ruined his own relationship because he has the impulse control of a golden retriever, and Billy and Kane are pretending to be besties to save Jill's company. I cannot even process this. I am going to have to go home, make a massive pot of tea, and just stare at a blank wall for an hour to decompress. The psychological warfare of this episode has left me completely unhinged. I am calling it right now. Victor is going to find out about Sally and Adam's new deal. He is going to absolutely nuke Newman Media. Billy is going to get fired by Jill for fighting with Kane, and Danny is going to accidentally serve a poisoned martini to someone at the Shadow Room. You heard it here first, besties. All right, I have to go before mall security asks me to leave the premises. Keep manifesting the chaos, keep spilling the tea, and I will see you guys in the next update when my soul has finally returned to my body. Bye, besties.